Good evening, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Wow, has the YouTube finance community gotten exciting this year? This is better than reality TV, what I'm seeing going on. And I actually feel more motivated than I ever have to make videos, so I'm going to start really cranking them out. I really like doing the short videos too. Those seem to take off a lot quicker than these longer prepped videos. So what I want to do today, I want to kind of change things up. And I'm going to analyze a stock that I hear pumped a lot on YouTube. It's called the very garbage. The very good food company, VGFC. And it's so good. It's actually, this is how good it is. It's dropped like from $2.40 in October 13th to be exact, all the way down to 62 cents. Some stock, just looking on the surface here. So this was like restructured. It used to trade under another symbol. I think it was VRYFF or something. And it started getting pumped when that restructuring happened. A lot of YouTubers thought that the buzz was going to be around it and that it would accelerate in value. And unfortunately, I even got sucked into this too, because I sometimes have a soft spot for small cap companies. I do believe that there are good ones out there that can take off, that have a good runway and good potential. Smile Direct is another one. It's not over for them yet, but it might be. But as far as this one, I figured for, what was it, when I got into it in November, and it was cheap enough where I figured throwing a few $100 at it may not be a bad deal, but it's down like 60%. So I figured I would pull up my own result. So when other people watch these videos on YouTube, they won't just be inclined when they see something about this stock to just go and buy it, because this is a real world result. So before I get into the fundamentals on this, I wanted to show, just doing a quick search for it on YouTube, how many times you'll find this coming up. Here's 1, 2, and a lot of people on here seem to really pump this. Here's one talking about it crashing. Now, this is funny. The paper bag investor. I should have come up with that idea, since I don't really tell you much about who I am, at least not yet. Yeah, here's somebody eating. There's a lot of videos about this company. The worst stock I've seen. Some of these are cautioning against it, so some of these are probably more accurate than others. Yeah, all in. Oh, that's me. Anyway, let me search for the ticker, actually, VGFC. Want to make sure when I actually post this video that it can rank. Time to get out. That's probably more accurate than some of the other ones you'll see. That's funny. Yeah, there's a lot of videos on this company. So you get the idea. So now that I've shown how often that shows up on YouTube, I want to go into some fundamentals. So EPS is negative, which that's red flag number 1, based on Yahoo Finance. Earnings date, the next earnings date's in April 25th to 29th. No PE ratio. Market cap 74 million. 52-week range, it's very close to its bottom. Bearish pattern on the technical analysis. Let's see how it's doing as far as, well, let's read a description about this, because I think that a lot of people may have gotten sucked into this based on what Beyond Meat did in 2020 and 2021. There was kind of the bull market we had after the initial COVID shutdown, saw a lot of these buzz stocks really take off, but Beyond Meat has even crashed too. Anyway, let's read the description here. Very, very good food company. I actually call it very garbage food company based on the returns. And if I'm wrong about this, I'll be the first one to admit it. I'll do a video talking about how great it is if it does end up taking off and becomes a great investment. I'll probably hold the shares that I have, because why sell them at this point if you're down that much? It's, a couple $100, just write it out. So anyway, very, very good food company, plant-based food technology company, designs, develops, produces, distributes, and sells various plant-based meats and other food alternatives. Yeah, so it's along the lines of that, like with Beyond Meat. Offers its products through wholesale and e-commerce stores and public markets, as well as the butcher shop and restaurants under the Very Good Butchers brand. Now, I will agree they are very good butchers. They're very good at butchering people's returns because there really is none. Incorporated in 2016, and it's a Canadian, I believe. No earnings data that can be seen from here, at least on Yahoo. So yeah, really poor looking fundamentals just based on this. Let's go to the financials tab here. It was up 1 cent today. Now, what some people will probably point to is that, so we're missing last fiscal year. See, the revenue, according to this, grew year over year, but this is old data. Costs went up as well, gross profit. So they went from losing money to turning a profit. Expenses went way up. Operating income is way, way low. And these are all things that anybody can look at themselves. Yahoo Finance, you can just go to it on your laptop or your phone, and you can look at these yourself. Basic EPS, diluted. Yeah, so these are moving in the wrong direction. EBITDA, EBIT. Yeah, so all in all, this doesn't look very good. Profile. Are there options on this company? Definitely want to stay away from those. Yeah, no options data. Okay. It's probably too small. Charting. Should we even bother to look at that? It's down since October, obviously, way down. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is garbage. No nice way to put it. Very garbage food company. Oh, the futures are down for the market. We've been on a nice recovery, actually, the past couple of days. Things have been looking better. Now, someone might look at this and think, without knowing anything about the stock market, they might think, well, it started here, 240, it's at 62 cents. Maybe it's a buy because it's at 62 cents. So maybe it could like 3 or 4x and get back to its original value, but that's a risky proposition. That's would be like gambling. I mean, as you see, there's really no fundamentals to back it up. And we talked about fundamental versus technical analysis and my last prepped video that I did. So the other thing I want to show you a real result here. This is silly me. This is, for whatever reason, I bought the hype back in November. I mean, I didn't put much into it, but let me just show you here. There's my video thumbnail. Garbage food company. Let's move this out of the way. So yeah, November 2nd, this is a real trade. 245 shares at $1.66, and it had already dropped from its $2.40. So for whatever reason, I just thought, to take a shot at it. And I thought I would pull this up just to show all of my viewers a real example. When you hear a stock that's peddled on YouTube, it's nice sometimes to be able to find a real example of somebody who made a trade in it and that didn't work out. So in that case, I'll throw myself under the bus. Learn from me. So yeah, down 62%. This was the actual buy order. And yeah, so that's that. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to cover on that. Really not a good company from a fundamental standpoint. For some reason, it's pitched a lot on this platform. If it does somehow take off, like I said, I'll be the first one to admit I was wrong, and I'll do a video talking about how great it was. I'll probably even have a shocked, whoa, face and saying 10x your money. But right now, you're really 10xing your losses if you get into this garbage. So, anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you found this valuable, if you could please subscribe, it's totally free to do, and leave a like and a comment. That would be great. I'd like to get some more better organic engagement on this channel. So, thank you so much. Have a great evening and take care.